Hey, this is Doug, and I am the Second Chance Fat Man coming to you guys here on Sunday, February the 18th of 2018. How you doing? Oh, you would like to know how I'm doing? Boom! That's how I'm doing. Wow! My body just said wow this week. It just corrected itself. So 355, that is 4 pounds gone. That is 145 pounds gone overall. I am stoked about that. And I mean, it's like today I went out and I know I'm doing this video late. I was chopping wood. I was cleaning the basement. I was putting away all kinds of boxes. I was doing those things. And yes, right now I am tired, but I am fine. I will not go to bed anytime soon. A year ago, just the wood part, just a couple truckloads of wood would have just killed me. And I would have said, well, let's cut it next week and then let's stack it the week after. Everything's done. Everything's done. Couple truckloads brought in, cut, split, stacked. Everything is absolutely done. So, I mean, that's the energy side. So, anyhow, I am, man. I'm I am excited about this. And I think really the big thing, and most of you know, is that 350. That's that mental thing. That's 150 pounds. But I want to get there. We may be able to get there this week. You never know. I mean, 4 pounds gone this week. That's awesome. But anyhow, I wanted to also say hello to Tammy. I never say last names because that's just totally inappropriate. But she's checking into the channel. This may be her second video that she's seen, but she's stepping up to the plate. She's stepping up and saying, you know what? I want to change, and she's made the choice. So, and that kind of leads me into just a couple things I'm going to talk about really quick. I won't make it long. I know you guys are busy, and you can see it's Sunday. You know what that means. It's laundry time for here at this household. But when I talked last week in my last video, I talked about, being the sales manager and always coming up with an acronym or a way to explain things. And I really wanted to put an acronym to this weight loss. And it's change. And CHANGE. And of course, last week we touched base on the most critical one, which was the C. You have to make the choice. You do. Your spouse can't do it. Significant other can't do it. Your mama can't do it. Your daddy can't do it for you. Because anybody that makes you do it, yes, they can make you do it. They can make you lose weight for a while. But the moment that environment changes, you're going to go right back to where you were, doing what you did. So I want to go ahead and finish up that acronym. So we got C, which is, of course, the choice. We have the H, which in my mind, it's halt. Okay, so here I am. I've made the choice to go whole food plant-based. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. There's a lot of resources online, a lot of documentaries on Netflix, Amazon, those types of things. So I've made my choice. What's next? Halt. Stop. Stop doing everything you're doing now. And then go immediately to the A and analyze it. You may not know everything that someone else knows. But I knew that eating 2 large pizzas and a dozen wings and drinking a 2-liter of Coke, that wasn't healthy. No one had to say, hey, Doug, did you see this? No, I knew it. No one had to tell me that eating a bag of chips at a time, family size, was not the smartest thing to do. So are there things that are blatant, that kind of, we say in sales, that low-hanging fruit, so to speak, are there things that you can say, hey, I can change it? And maybe it's, instead of 2 pizzas, it's 1. Maybe instead of the family bag, it's the regular size, and you start going down from there. Remember, it's a journey. The Second Chance Fat Man, that's this channel, but it's documenting my journey, the highs, the lows. So anyhow, once you halt, once you start analyzing, then negotiate with yourself. I told you, I didn't make the choice automatically to say, hey, I'm whole food, plant-based now, and everything's gone. I start incorporating those elements. My breakfast, the 2 egg and cheese croissants and the large hash brown and the large sweet tea, let's bring in an apple. Let's bring in a banana. Let's do those things. Lunch, dinner, it's easy to do what you do and incorporate a salad. And instead of taking the salad and dumping half a gallon of ranch dressing on it, maybe say, you know what? Do what I do. I'm going to cut an orange and I'm going to squeeze that orange on top of it. You know, a lot of people like lemon, those types of things, whatever works for you. But start incorporating those elements, those whole food plant-based elements into your daily routine, 3, 4, 5 meals a day, whatever you do. Maybe you're like me and you lived off of soda. So I'm going to drink soda until noon, and then I'm going to start drinking water. Or I'm going to drink soda until 5, but when I get home and I have my dinner, and then instead of drinking a 2-liter of Coke from dinner till bedtime, I'm going to get my bottle out, which I bought, and it's a 48-ounce one for $9 off of Amazon. But I'm gonna drink one of these, or I'm gonna just take this and drink this. I may not change any of the soda I drink, but I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna drink one of these a day. So negotiate with yourself, and once you negotiate, go for it, man. Go forward. That is one thing I have noticed that I want to address, and I'm not calling anybody out, but there is a ton of resources on Facebook. There really are. There are a ton of groups that you can join and ask questions, and there's so many people that are so nice. But you know one thing that really kind of upsets me and it hurts my feelings? It takes a lot for us fat people to step out. So then we step out in one of these groups, we snap a selfie, we talk about it, and then it seems like we go to the grocery store and we may buy, the Morningstar grillers or whatever, and hey, this is what I'm buying this week instead of ground meat. And yes, there are a lot of people, hey, great job, because they're negotiating. That's that in. But you know what ticks me off is the people that are busting those people. Oh, you shouldn't have that. It's bad. It's oil. Man, they're making a change. It's a journey. If anyone out there I'm talking to and I'm ruffling your feathers, I'm okay with that. Because not everybody is you. That's the point of having the journey. That's the point of creating this group, whether it's my group or the plethora of other groups out there that are there to support, is to help each other with the highs and lows. But know that, our trajectory is going like this. But we're going to have good days and bad. I mean, if someone out there switched from the standard American diet to the whole food plant-based diet, and they never looked back, and they never failed, and they never cheated, and I mean, it's just been a rising star ever since. Congratulations. And that is an amazing feat that you did. But don't bust anybody else for doing what you just did, because maybe they can't. Maybe some people out there just know, hey, I only know how to cook in a microwave. I was blessed with a mom and dad that taught me how to cook. I was blessed with my first couple jobs in the restaurant that people taught me how to cook. So, and my wife and I, we cook together. We do these things. So anyhow, I know I got on a rabbit trail. Someone told me last week, though, they really liked my rabbit trail. So thank you for that. But I'm passionate about this stuff. And I mean, I know I've been there. I told the story one time that I went to get my hair cut. And I walked in and, very nonchalant, very calm, just said, hey, I'm here to get a haircut. And the girl said, well, let me go get someone for you. And she went in the back corner, and the other girl was there, and she kind of stood in front of her, so she couldn't, she didn't think I could maybe hear her. And she said, I don't want to do that guy. He's too fat. I've been out to the mall. Look, Mom, look at that fat guy. I've been to restaurants and eaten the portions that I used to eat, and oh my goodness, he's gorging himself. Look at that. He's a glutton. That stuff hurts. So when we join these groups and people ask for support, give it to them. Don't rip them apart. So anyhow, the G, back to the G. Go for it. This is a journey. You're making a positive move in your life. Go for it. You're going to have failures. I guarantee it. I did, and I still do. But go for it, man. And if you need encouragement, hit me up. Go to my Facebook page. Doug, I need encouragement. I'm constantly putting encouraging things on there. Or if you hit me up with a message, I'll talk to you. I'm nothing special. I'm just a guy. Lastly is the E, which is evaluate. Anytime you move forward, you're analyzing, you're negotiating, you're going for it, evaluate. Hey, what worked this week? I know the common phrase is eat the rainbow. And it's a spot-on phrase. But what if you can't eat the rainbow yet? I mean, when I used to get my chopped fruit salad, believe it or not, I hated cantaloupe and melon, the green melon. Hated it. Hated it. I would eat the pineapple and the grapes and the strawberries and those types of things out of your traditional cut fruit that you can get at a grocery store. But I'd leave half of it full because there'd be these chunks of, cantaloupe and melon in there. Well, last week when I traveled, I got it. I ate the whole thing. So evaluate. Hey, I really like blueberries, but I don't like strawberries. So eat blueberries then. And don't feel bad that you're not eating strawberries. You're making a positive change, and you made the choice. So anyhow, that's my acronym. Let me know what you guys think about this. Sometimes I say things and I think, wow, this sounds great. And then someone's like, hey, you sound like a moron. So and that may be true. You never know. But we're here. This is a journey. Let's do it together. Okay, lastly, a sweet young lady wrote me last week and said, Doug, I am totally enthralled by the concept of what you called your apple pie oats. So all I did was make standard steel cut oats the way you're supposed to make them. I think it's 1.5 cups or a cup to 2 cups of water. Bring it to a boil, put them in, pinch of salt, those types of things. So I did that. And then as I get that water to start going down, I'm standing there and continually stirring. Literally, I take my big paws and I grab a whole thing of walnuts. So there's no measurement there. I throw the walnuts on top. I grab a big handful of golden raisins. I throw the golden raisins on top. And then the only thing with the apples that I do different is instead of cutting them and cubing them, I actually just take a grater and I grate them and I use 2 large apples typically, and I'll make 2 big piles of grated apple, and I just throw all that in there. With the kids, I will put just a couple pinches of brown sugar, and usually, I'll give them a big bowl, and they'll just pound it. So that is my recipe for my apple pie oats. I'm sure at some point I can dictate math and all that, but the big Paul, couple scoops will just have to work for now. So anyhow, I hope you guys had a great week. Let me know. I'm very curious about my change acronym. And, if you want to write it here on the page or go to the Facebook page, Second Chance Fat Man on Facebook, hit me up there. Let me know. I am curious about that. And let's just support each other. That's the thing. We're a community. And it doesn't matter on a percentage basis whether you're at 1% or 100%. It does not matter. Let's help everybody move forward and gain a new life. So, guys, have a great week. I'll talk to you later.